lies do you tell yourself? The facilitator asked. There was silence in the room. I had no answer. It's amazing how we often call out people for telling lies, but we don't realize the lies we tell ourselves. And I believe that those are the most harmful lies. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I want to be honest with myself. There's something that I've always denied, and I'm going to confront it here today. While I believe that I am a very ambitious man, at the same time, I have a very lazy character to myself. Sometimes being truthful to yourself is an indication of self-awareness and personal growth. As I age closer and closer and closer to retirement, I started asking myself a few questions. What have I missed in life? Am I happy? And I'll ask you the same questions. What fulfills us in life? What is the formula to life? And what mistakes have we made in life? My family relocated to South Africa with the belief that education is the be-it and be-all. Of the 16 children in my family, my parents' household, 5 of them are medical doctors. And yet the most successful person is the one who does not have a degree, just a high school diploma, a dollar millionaire. My uncle, Bart Simpson. Yes, I have an uncle called Bart Simpson. He got a scholarship to go to the States, and then a scholarship to go to the States to study. But unfortunately, he was denied his visa. And at that point, that no was devastating. His peers seemed to have a head start against him. But lo and behold, he was able to surpass all of them. Today, he's a dollar millionaire running the biggest logistics company in West Africa. I want to tell you a few stories. And that's the first story. And I think I'm going to go against the status quo where we say that the power of 3 and the power of 5. But let's do the power of 4. And I've told you the first story. The second story, my hero role model, Trevor Noah. Oh boy, I have a crush on that man. Call it Sapio. Someone finish Sapio? You said it, not me. It's a testament towards that the background and where you come from does not determine your success. Born in apartheid in Soweto, South Africa, as a crime, because interracial marriages were discouraged at that point. Despite the odds, this man has become a global phenomenon raised by a single mother and is taking on one of the most powerful men in this world, Donald Trump. One man with no connections, but just his talent, versus a man whose father just gave them a few million rands to start a business. And look at where they are. We have a guy called Wayne Fanikak, Akali Simbini, Kasta Simenya, defy the fact that our surroundings and environments do not determine who we are. They are Olympic champions today. As a child, I used to fight with my parents at 15 years old, telling them, I want to be an Olympic champion, therefore we must move to America. My father told me, boy, listen to me, I know better than you. I said to him, you see, the problem with you is that we see things differently. You see things in black and white, and I see things in color. Okay, honestly, I didn't say it that way. But his young brother, Bart Simpson, actually agreed with me. The formula to life isn't where you started, or is a blueprint in terms of where you end. As a child, I thought that my environment was a bit of a challenge, and I needed to go somewhere else. But maybe the truth was not my surroundings or my environment, but maybe it was my mindset. Our environments and our beginnings do not dictate who we are, where we come, and how we become successful. So now I've told you how many stories? It's three stories. So we're not doing the power of 3. We're doing the power of 4. So let me tell you one final story. In rural Mpumalanga in South Africa, there was a maize machine that stopped running. The experts all the way from the city could not fix the maize machine. But there was a young lady who knew what the issue was. She went, she listened, and she was able to fix it. The owner protested and did not understand why this young lady was able to fix it. She said she was going to charge 10,000 rand. He said no. She said, I'm going to charge you 1 rand for knowing what screw to turn. And I'm going to charge you 9,999 rand because you did not know what screw to turn. Therefore, I asked myself, what is the formula to life? And maybe sometimes it's understanding what screws to turn and what screws not to turn. And maybe there is a formula to life, maybe there is not a formula to life. But today, I'm going to challenge you on 3 things that you can reflect on Monday. Because let's be honest, goals normally start on a Monday. 1, be careful of the labels that you give to yourself and the labels that life has taught us. Maybe challenge them. And at the same time, take 1 step towards the imperfection of you. Because maybe life is not created by a formula. Maybe life is created by creating your own. Maybe life is defined by how we see things